Hey y'all, hold on, damn. Let the energy flow through. Oh my God, if all y'all, I'd be like, I'm tired of her too. Y'all just don't understand the emotions I go through. It is annoying. Yes, it's annoying. I want to tell my spirit to shut up, but she won't stop talking. I've been trying to finish this movie, The Blackening, for about 3 days now. I already seen the movie once, but it's the first movie that has been something new in a long time that made me actually laugh, like literally laugh my behind off. But oh my goodness. I know. I'm going through a lot of emotions. Okay? For a lot of y'all, like, y'all probably like, God, dog, she crazy as hell. Yes, I am, and I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. But I have to do this. This is part of my journey, y'all. This is not for the weak-hearted. It is not. Like, I need y'all to understand. And this is, matter of fact, for people that are going through spiritual things, I need you to understand that this is a need. If you are getting sick, and what I mean by this is, if you're like getting visions or you're hearing things, you're seeing things or whatever like that, and your spirit is telling you to talk about it, do something. If your spirit's saying go here, do this, do that, and you don't, and you start feeling sick out of nowhere, or you feel like your body start aching really bad, or a lot of crazy movements, you better get up. Okay? Get up. Because you are on a mission now. Excuse me. You're on a mission. Okay? Same thing that happened to me. So, okay, I didn't know this was what I was going to talk about, but this is what I'm going to talk about. So, for anyone that have spiritual gifts around the world, don't matter what race you are, everyone has, not everyone, but certain people have special gifts. When they have did the work, chimed in, did what they supposed to do, you start getting special gifts. It doesn't mean that you are fully where you need to be at. However, it's your test. Are you going to do these things? So if something tells you get up at, like for me, one time it said get up at 9 o'clock, go to this house, at this place at this time or whatever, and I had to knock on the door. I literally had to do it. You have to do those things. If the spirit sit back and say, go say something to this person, I don't care if it's a child or adult, even if you're not sure what's going on, even for myself, there was times I would approach somebody and be like, look, I'm sorry to bother you, but God is talking to me and telling me I need to come say something to you. I don't know what it is, but I'm just, maybe I need to pray for you or something. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Okay, and don't look at me sideways. I'm not the best person to pray. I'm not. My spirit, like, I can do it in tongues. When it's outward, my brain, I think so much. So sometimes I'll stutter or whatever. So just give y'all a heads up. See, I ain't perfect, but my spirit is the bomb. It just, my reality is like, what up? Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. But in my process, I had to pray for people. Before I knew who I was tested, and I had to pray for people, and I did not know what I was saying sometimes. Okay. I'm not fluent like a lot of y'all are. Some kids are better prayer warriors than me. I'm gonna tell you right now. My son, at night I say the Lord's Prayer, the plain Lord's Prayer, and once in a while I throw people into it. Other than that, I don't go do all that other stuff y'all think. I don't. I'm gonna tell you right now. You good. I'm the same. Just the same prayer. When we say our grace for eating, the basic, the black version, the short version. That's it. Okay? That's it. It ain't that serious to me. Okay? But my spirit does way more. Okay? That's my reality. My spirit, it will go do its own thing. However, you have to have discernment. Okay? You have to have discernment. Because I don't want you to be confused. You have to make sure it's the godly spirit that's telling you to do something. Okay? But what happens is when you're more tapped in the spiritual world and you're in this process, there's going to be times where your body is like aching and it's hurting really bad. For me, when I went through this process, yes, I had spells at one point, but there was times my body was like feeling like somebody trying to break it in half. Sometimes, like I said, it was because of spells. The other times it's because the spirit was like, get your behind up. It's like, do what I tell you to do. Say what I tell you to say. Do this, do that. And the energy was strong. A lot of people, if you, like your legs is where a lot of your energy is stored at, in your legs, okay? If you have like a lot of spasms, or how can I say, squeezing, like if your legs, you feel like squeezing feels, or like little shocks in your legs, that's a sign that it's something spiritual going on with you, okay? If you've been going to the doctor and they like, I don't know what's going on or whatever, it could be that. Jerking. A lot of people that have a lot of jerks and this and that, that's the spirit as well, okay? If you've been to the doctor and they like, we don't know what's going on, that's the spirit. It's your spirit is waking up. It's like, get up, get up, get up, get up. Or it's like, listen to me, hear me out. Like you could be doing something, you could be talking and your body jerks. Sometimes it could be letting you know, yeah, that's right, no, that's wrong, or whatever. So you get these random jerks and feelings out of nowhere, and you tapped into your spirit. That's what it is. Some people, I went through this as well. Some people, you're gonna probably feel like you are a alien in your body. And what I mean by that is, I went through a phase where I was so tapped into my spirit world that my flesh felt like clothing on me. It felt weird. It was in an inner out-of-body experience. It was literally like, I can see, I can feel, but my body felt weird on me. My flesh felt weird on me because I was so deep into the spirit. So be careful with that, because what happens is this, for a lot of y'all that's out here that's into the spiritual world, you get so caught up in it that you forget your reality. And that has happened to me, because I had got so caught up into the spiritual world that I can't even remember or not, but it was around the time my son was graduating from kindergarten. Was it kindergarten? No, he went that first grade. They was having an award or something. I was so out of it that I couldn't, like, my days and stuff was all jacked up. I think, if not mistaken, I missed my son's graduation. But at the same time, my eyes was bloodshot red. Like red. You see how the color of this? It was redder than that. Both of my eyes was bloodshot red. That's another sign. Okay? Sometimes when you so tapped into your spiritual world, you can wake up with bloodshot red eyes. Okay? And it's like, and what's this? It's saying it's like a chemical imbalance. That's what it looked like. But it's, you see me jerking on to just agree to it. It's like a chemical balance. That's what it looked like. But it's because there's something going on in your spirit. So if you ever if you're in the spiritual process and you woke up and your eyes are bloodshot red, that's probably what's going on. Also, it could be that you could be going through a spiritual attack. Sometimes it's like that as well. Where your spirit is being attacked and it's showing through your eyes. What else? But yeah, body jerking and stuff, tight squeezing. And when it comes to your legs, it's gonna feel like a snake is wrapped around your legs or something. You're gonna have like those Charlie horses. If you get a lot of cramps in your legs and stuff, it could be an energy flow. Okay, so what happens is, if you get a lot of cramps in your legs, I know, like, people in sports and stuff, because you're not working out. But if you just living a regular day and you having a lot of cramps in your legs, it could be, and you going through a spiritual process, it's your energy is elevating. What's happening is, y'all see how I glow? You're getting to that point, your body is trying to start glowing. Okay, your light is starting to flicker. It's starting to come out. If it gets real painful, go stand in the grass. Go outside. Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off. And put your feet on the ground. I don't care. Put your feet on the ground. You got to ground your energy. That's how you do it. Ground your energy. I have to say, you know how when Ye used to go walk outside without his shoes? That's why. He's grounding his energy. Because at that same time when he was going through it, I was going through my energy charge up. And because of our connection, he was feeling my energy. So he had to ground himself, because I didn't know how to control my energy. And yeah, I didn't know how to control my energy, so I was sending it to him, and he had to ground himself. So that's why he walked outside a lot with his shoes off, because my energy was getting too strong. So he had to ground it. So what happens is, what you have to do, you know how like in Waiting to Exhale, the movie where you take, you got to release it, but you got to visualize it going down. You got to visualize it being pushed down. Okay, I know in some sense you're like, but I want to feel it. It's like this. It's levels to it. Okay, you're gonna have to allow yourself to. You're gonna have to allow yourself to be able to tolerate the energy level, because the more you physically in the spiritual world you level up, the stronger the energy level is. So for myself, the level that my energy level is on is passive. It's like when y'all go to the hospital, like a level 10, okay, where you excruciating pain. I still said it wrong, but you in so much pain that you can't tolerate it. Yeah, I'm surpassed that. Okay, it's levels to it. You will have to get to the point that you're gonna have to learn how to control it. The more you come into your energy, when you finally get to it, it's gonna go up. Now, not everyone gonna go through this process. Everyone is different. Okay, some people they can still light up and they can still have the energy, but a lot of it is this. When you see certain people with the light on, it's because they're more tapped into the spirit. It doesn't mean that they got the full power source yet, but they can still be just tapped into the spirit. So when they talk, you can see my energy flow through them. But the ones that know, it's no different than like when people crip walking. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but crip walking, I know that's fake, a fake dance, but that's what it's gonna feel like. What will happen is when your energy levels get so high, your feet goes like whack. It does all of this because it can't control the energy. So a lot of people that have what is it, something syndrome, where their feet and stuff do that because the energy, they got too much energy into their legs. They got to ground themselves. That's what it is. You got to ground yourself. You have too much energy. That's why y'all moving a lot of this, and it's an energy. Your energy is stuck somewhere. It's no different than something vibrating. It's no different than when a person like can't keep the hands together. It's your energy. It's your energy level. You have to ground it. Also, it's another sign that there could be a mission that you need to be completed. There's something within yourself you need to be completed, and your energy is being stored in your hands or your feet or in your body. So like people that have a lot of tremors or pulses, like their body pulses, is because there's something, your spirit is trying to get your attention. And sometimes your spirit is trying to show you something, to try to help you out. It could be warning. You could be saying, hey, something's about to happen, or any of those things. So a lot of times y'all going to the doctor for stuff that is really a spiritual thing you're going through. So just being mindful of that. I'm hearing arthritis is another form of stored energy as well. Yeah. Arthritis is another form of stored energy because you're locking up. Everything locking up. And you got to get the energy out. Because the energy can make you, how can I say? The energy can make you turn into like a statue if you're not careful. You will get stiff. There's times when I wake up, my energy level is so high that if I turn or whatever, my body in pain. Because my energy level was stored up. Because sometimes I shut down. It's like if I'm in a mood and I don't want to be bothered, I shut down. But if I'm not careful, I end up storing that energy within my body. And then when I wake up and move, my body is stiff and I got to move it out. And that's another reason why a lot of people stiff too when you wake up and stuff. It's because of your energy. Okay, you can be tired out the day before, but your body end up recharging itself. Once you finally, how many of y'all like get that real good sleep, but when you wake up, you're like, God, dog, why my body aching? Because it stored up a lot of energy. Now you got to move it around so you can be able to function. No different than how many times y'all go to sleep and you feel tired, but you wake up with a headache because your energy is being stored in your head. And that's why your head is hurting, because all your energy went up. So, yeah. That's what's going on. But, yeah, so, like, when it comes to me, as y'all been seeing the past couple of videos, I've been down because there's a lot of energy. And what's going on is it's like this. For the tarot card readers and the people talking, y'all like, oh, you won the war, you won this and that. Yes and no, okay? So what happened is all the energy I'm feeling is still relevant, but it's to a past situation. So even though, how can I say it? Because people can go through the future, certain ones kept fighting me up to the end point, okay? However, by me staying strong, that's how I defeated them. But I had to stay in I was about to say character. I'm like, no, I'm not in character because this is me. But I had to stay in, I'm going to use the word character, okay? I'm authentic, but I'm gonna use character because it's the best way I can explain it. I had to continue on with this process. If I would have just sat down and been like, oh, I won, everybody's saying that the war is over, everything is over, then I would have stopped, right? If I would stop, then these folks would have been able to come in and do whatever they want to do. So I had to continue on this process because these spirits didn't know I was going to last as long as I did and am. So I know too, some of y'all tarot card readers and all of that, y'all probably thinking like, why is she still fighting? Because I know there's still a fight there. I still have to attack the devil. I still have to get the devil to sit his behind down, okay? That's an easy job. Me and the devil been after each other ever since the beginning of time. Just to let y'all know that we've been fighting. Like, we've been fighting. Reality and spirit, we've been fighting. Like, I need y'all to know that. We physically fought in the reality and the spirit. My 2 relationships I was in, I had to physically fight in both of those relationships. To stop the situation where I walked away. And now I never have fought no female before. But yeah, arguments, all of that. I've been attacked by the devil since the beginning of all of this, spiritually and then reality, yeah. So the devil is a hard pill to swallow. I had to keep going after him. That, I need y'all to know that. Like, you got to be able to stand up against your devil. A lot of y'all like, man, F the devil, I don't care. Y'all say that, but when the devil in your face, how you gonna handle it? It's no different. Prime example. It ain't no different than the Diddy cases. I ain't trying to call y'all out, but I'm gonna talk about y'all. Like, certain people, now all of a sudden they at the big and bad and bougie, and they're talking about, if Diddy was in my face, I'll do this, I'll do that. Well, why you wait till he get locked up to say it? Why you couldn't say that in his face? Hey, dog, why you couldn't say that in his face? Why you gonna wait till he behind bars to say it? It's like one of those things. I'm gonna still talk. I'm gonna still do what I need to do. I've been talking ever since for 4 years now. 4 years. So I got 500 and something, 70 some videos, plus the 200 and something that I deleted the first half. 5, 6, 7, like 700 some videos, y'all. Within, if I put it all together, the time limit, within a year and a half, about a year and a half, I'd made over 700 videos, legit videos, over a year and a half. But yeah, this is not for the weak. Y'all sit back and talk big and bad. Y'all Satan. Y'all people over there. Y'all be talking. And even these Christians and Muslims and Buddhas and all of these, y'all say all this stuff, but can you really handle it when the spirit is really in front of you? That's the question. And we have seen over time what happened to people that do what I do, and what happened. They're out like a light. So, this wasn't something easy to do. I had to believe in myself and believe in who I am. I had to believe in the power that was put in me. And I know that I go through a lot of emotions and stuff. And I know sometimes y'all probably like, God, dog, I'm tired. I'm being nosy. Okay, that's something else. It was something weird going by. I ain't like nosy. I ain't got time for all of that. But something weird was coming by. But anyway, I know that y'all seeing like a lot of emotions going on, but this is life. This is truth. This is what authenticity looks like. You know, there's different variations of it, but this is at least one form. But I'm thankful because if I don't talk these things out, then it ain't good for me. I do feel a lot better because I spoke my truth. I'm speaking my truth. If y'all believe it or not, I ain't gonna lie, I said this the other day. I said, what if by chance this is not real? I said, shucks, it's gonna be a good old movie. Like, shucks, I win one way or another. I don't care. I'm having fun. I truly believe I'm providing like amazing information. You know, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. It's just I truly believe that I'm providing information that can help at least one person. And if we help one person, hey, my job is done for today. I'm not asking to heal the whole world all at one time, but at least if I can heal one life, I'm happy. That's it. But you know, one thing about it, you can't walk in this world with hate. Hating ain't gonna help you do anything. Ain't no need to hate the devil. You know? Shucks, why you gonna hate yourself for? Got the devil inside of you. So if you hating the devil, you hating yourself. You gotta love all of you, even if it ain't right. But you gotta learn how to work on the parts of you that ain't right. It's that simple. You ain't gotta go out here and do all this extra stuff, man. Like, it's time for people to like enjoy life. Like, it's time for people to really enjoy the true fruits of this world, the true love of this world, the true things in this world. I'm not sitting back and saying that you can't be, enjoy material things. Cause best believe, I'm literally finally to that point. Like, I'm ready to just enjoy the material things now. Like, that's what's been messing with me. It's like I'm in this house and I'm very blessed and thankful. But it's like, Toya, get your value, your worth. What are you truly worth? Yes, the love is the most powerful thing you can have. You got that and you love it. But at the same time, does your inside represent your outside? Or do your outside represent your inside? Like, a lot of y'all, or a lot of people in the world, y'all think because of this, now you should have all of that. But for me, it's like I did the work. I healed myself. I did everything. It's like, I want the nice house. I want the nice cars, you know. I want to be able to have the good material on that don't itch. I want to see what the good butter tastes like. I got to say, I think I talked about this one time. Alright, the first time I went to Red Lobster, right? Because, see, back in the day, it's like Red Lobster was the place to be. It's like that was for the rich folks' food back in the day. Now, it ain't the same, but not saying the quality ain't the same, but all I said was, I had got something to eat, and they had butter, right? They had the butter, and I dipped my crab or whatever I had in the butter. I was like, what type of mess is this? Let's see if I give me that EBT butter. I was like, I ain't used to this. I know, it's a mess. Like, I had one of those moments. I was like, I ain't used to this. Like, certain food tastes different than others, okay? Don't judge me. But the butter, I was like, I wasn't used to that flavor. I'm used to this flavor over here. I ain't used to that, And it's like that. It's like when you go to different places and you try something you never had before, it's like, wow, you can tell the quality. The quality is totally different. It's no different than, like, ice cream. Like, you get ice cream from one place, and then, like, where I stay at, there's this little fancy, kind of somewhat fancy ice cream place. And the quality is different. The consistency of it is different. I think this work is different. You understand? It's a lot of things in the world like that. And it's like, I worked my behind off. It's time for me to be able to see the fruits of my labor. Like, literally, like, dog. Like, my spirit is everywhere. And you telling me that my spirit has created all of these things or helped y'all out create these things, and I can't even get in on it. Like, come on now. My reality needs some loving too. It's like I have sat down and ate the generic stuff long enough. Like right now, after I finish, I'm about to get the generic popcorn. But I'm gonna tell you, sometimes the generic stuff be the best, especially certain like medicines and stuff, like that topical medicine, like your Vicks and all of that. Sometimes that's the more stronger stuff that you need. It is what it is. Just because it's, says it costs more, don't mean that the value of it is more. You got to know the difference. You got to know the difference in what is, the true value in what you're buying and what you're doing, the quality of what the item is, or whatever like that. I am just rambling, okay? You be alright. I am rambling a little bit. I'm going to say this real quick. I know to some people it's kind of annoying that when I talk and then I don't know, I have a sidebar moment and hold a conversation with somebody, and then y'all probably like, why is she saying something? Because I can. It's my page. It's my stuff. But ain't no different than when y'all saying something and I can hear it. It's like, Lord, come on, why you saying something for? Why you putting your 2 cents in it? But it's actually pretty amazing. See, I'm rambling. Okay, I'm rambling. It's actually pretty amazing to be able to hear people energies when I'm doing videos. It's like another way to interact with people. Also, it lets you know, like, hey, this is real. This is real. It's real. Like right now, this is pre-recording. This is not live. This is a recording. But my energy is so strong that I can feel someone before I even do the video. While I'm doing a pre-recording, I can feel someone's energy. And that says a lot by itself. Like, dang, how the heck? I'm recording something and I already know what somebody about to say before they say it. Or I say it exactly right when they say it. I'm responding right back to them. You know how amazing that is? Yes, I can effing hear you. Like, I can hear stuff. Like, I can hear stuff. I can hear. It's like, I don't know. I'm still learning myself. So it's like, I'm not sure what makes whoever I can hear at that moment stand out over anyone else. But I don't know if it's a way your spirit is like, maybe your spirit is like, I just need proof and I'm giving it to you. I think that's what it is. I feel like deep down in your head that you telling yourself this ain't real, and then you say something off the wall, and then out of nowhere, not that fake conversation, but that real genuine, and then my spirit responds back to you to let you know it's real. But it also lets you know that when you're in a room and you're talking to yourself and you hold a conversation, my spirit is literally there talking to you. It's listening to you. I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to be in y'all business, because if I could ignore it, I would. Cause y'all boys, some stuff y'all be doing, I ain't gonna lie, some of the stuff I need to learn, but it's like, but it's not. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Unfortunately, you can't hide anything from me, even if you try. But I don't want you to be embarrassed. If that's the case, I don't want you to be embarrassed. Like, I don't care if you pick your nose and eat it. I know that was the weirdest thing for me to say, but there's some people that do that. You understand? It's not a pickle. Okay, but some people do so. I just need to know, like, I don't care how weird, or I'm not gonna say weird, because weird is subjective. And when I say weird is subjective, like, the way I dress, somebody could say that's weird. You understand? But to everybody else, it's normal. So, something like that. So, I just want y'all to know that it doesn't matter what your quirks, kinks, or kooks, or what you done and where. I don't care. Even if you had done something that you know you shouldn't have done, it's like, I ain't gonna look down at you. It's like, okay, I'm gonna still talk to you like a regular person, and my spirit will hold a conversation to you too with you. You know, you ain't gotta sit back and throw your hands up thinking the police in front of you. It's not that serious. You know, I want y'all to know that, like, be thankful you have someone that ain't gonna judge you. You know, be thankful you have someone that's not gonna judge you. Think about all these people that's out here in the spotlight now that y'all truly believed in. And to know that I knew about these people's lives. You know, and knowing what they was doing to me. You don't see me judging them for it. It's like, it is what it is. I still play some of their music. Matter of fact, today I put a couple of people up there, and I still put a rose by their name. You know, they are fallen angels. That's all it is, fallen angels. Does that mean that we're going to be buddies again? Hell no. Like, no. Milch, nah. Nigga, please. Like, nah. You had your opportunity. But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't have to tear you down. That's what you chose to do. It's equal opportunity. You had the opportunity to do what's right, and you chose not. You the one that got to accept the L, not me. So, you know, my thing is, like, if I'm out and around people, don't look at me like, oh my gosh, she gonna know what I done. Shucks. I'm be honest, by you doing something like that, you gonna make it more obvious for my spirit to chime in to you and be like, you know better. But overall, I'm gonna look at you and talk to you like ain't nothing happened. That's between you and me. I don't care if you was cheating on your man and he beside you. Just know if I do this. That's our code. That's our code. Don't stress it, okay? But I don't care. That's your business. That's your life. You the one that got to fix it. You know, you got the one that got to figure it out. I ain't gonna say nothing. Shucks. But yeah, I'm not here to judge y'all. Like, it's weird. I'm a judge, but I'm saying I ain't judging y'all. I do and I don't. And what I mean is, judging to me is like this. It's not about what you wear, how you wear, what you do, how you do. It's as long as you showing love. That is literally that simple. As long as you ain't hurting anyone. That's what the heck? This is irking me. It's literally that. You understand? It's that simple. It's just like, as long as you showing love, that's all. And as long as you being respectful to yourself and to elders and your kids, that's it. Show respect, you know, that's all. It ain't that serious for me. Whatever you decide to do, that's on you. You the one got to accept the consequences because it's energy. Energy is what really judges you. That's it. Like, the energy is what judges you before I come into play. So this is what happens. Whatever energy you put out, you get back. Okay? It may not come back the way you done it, but it'll come back on you. So you the one that got to deal with that. That's what you're going through. You're the judge of your own life. Because that's the energy you put out. You're judging something. You're the one doing it. I need y'all to understand that y'all really the true judges. But when it comes to my court is when you keep putting so much out to the point that it's drained. Like my spirit in you is like, ugh. Alright, you hit my last little straw here. You know better. Alright, now this is the options. This is about to happen. You don't get it together. hey, A, B, or C can happen to you. Now, don't let D hit you in the butt. That's it. It's like one of those things. But as you walking by me, don't feel like, oh man, if I walk past her, is she gonna sit back and like I cheated on my girl last night? Is she gonna get me today? Heck no, that ain't my business. You the one handle that. Go do what you need to do. Now, if you have done this multiple times and something, my spirit might, say, hey, now look at here. You better make a decision. Either you're gonna do it right by her or you're gonna walk away. Something like that. But I ain't gonna say it directly to you. It's gonna be like a feeling you're gonna feel inside of you. So that's something y'all have to understand. If I ever come in your vicinity, if that's a word, or in your area or something like that, if you start feeling judgment, 9 times 10 is you doing it to yourself. Okay, I need to know that you're doing it to yourself. And if you're doing it to yourself and you feeling some type of way, then that means you know what you're doing is wrong and you need to fix it. It's that simple. You know what you're doing is wrong and you need to fix it. Just fix it. Don't get mad at me and say I done something to you. No, you done this to yourself and yourself is putting a judgment on you. Okay? It's literally that simple. But other than that, just keep living life. Keep doing what you need to do. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to communicate. But you don't have to yell and scream to get a point across. Just talk. And if people don't want to listen, walk on. Or, like I like to say, float on. Keep it pushing. When the person is wanting to listen or they get tired of being sick and tired, they'll do something about it. So, just remember, every message I tell y'all, I'm telling to myself. I'm still a work in progress too. I don't care what the spirit does inside of me. My reality is still a work in progress. I still go through same things like y'all go through. I just channel it a little bit more different. That's all it is. I go through the same emotions. I go through the same issues. I go through the same stuff. But I'm in the process of elimination, and that's where I'm at. That's why you see me go through a lot of different emotions, because I'm eliminating a lot of negativity out of my life. I eliminated all of it. However, my reality is still around me until I get out of this situation fully. Then y'all gonna see a different side of me. It's still me, but you're gonna see a different side of me. So my conversation's gonna probably change up once I elevate to the next level. So I feel like I made enough of videos to help y'all out with the basic stuff. But once I elevate to this next level, my video is gonna be more tied to how can we work together, as in building this world up the right way, creating ideas that we can come together on, like Q&A. I might start actually getting to doing lives and stuff like that. I'm new to it, so bear with me, okay? When it comes to like comments and stuff, I see stuff, but once in a like on my end, I only got like 176 followers on my end. Okay, y'all probably like, how that? No, you probably got way more than that, child. You got way more than that on my end. Okay, I'm being blocked. Okay, there's another account I feel like it's out there that's still mine, but I'm being blocked because so many people been trying to hack into my stuff. So on my end, this is all I have at this present moment in this present day. What is today's date? Even though it's on the thing. What's today's date? May 19th. Hell no. Oh, sidebar. May 19th, 2025. I've only got 176 people on my side. And, but if y'all say stuff, I might respond. I might not. I cannot say. I don't think I am, because to me, it's like this. It won't be fair if I just pick and choose, and then I can't do that. So I probably won't respond directly. I might. I don't know. But as of right now, I just feel like if I can't say something to everybody, then people gonna start feeling like, why not me, and this and that, and I ain't got time to hear that boo-hoo and crying. Why I ain't special, why she didn't get me, she got the one before me, but she ain't get me, she don't care about me, and this, and I know how y'all operate, I ain't got time for all of that. So, unless my spirit call you out in the midst of my video, other than that, I'm gonna read them, maybe read them, you know, my spirit knows. That's all that matters. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. I ain't about to lie to you. I'm going to be honest all day. My spirit knows, and that's all that matters. That's who you really need to be getting attention from, not me. It's my spirit. And I had that conversation yesterday. I started crying. I cried like a little baby the other day. God was like, only people want my spirit. They don't want me. They just want what's inside of me. That's it. Nobody loved me. Yes, I did. I had a conversation. I felt like that. I still feel like that, but, you know, it's my job. I gotta do my job, you know. It is what it is. But I'm about to get off of here. However, at the end of the day, y'all, just continue loving people. Just do right. Continue loving your haters. I ain't saying you got to sit back and be kumbaya with them or underneath them. You can still love your haters from a difference. Just show love and keep it moving. No different than what I'm doing. I have love for people, but I ain't in love with them. Okay, there's a difference. When it comes to certain people, my love do have a condition. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.